What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. We're here to talk about Criterion news again. They just announced their August titles.
Exciting.
This has been a crazy, normally we're able to coordinate when they're going to do it. They didn't do it on the 15th this time. They did it on the 16th.
Yeah.
We weren't near each other. It's chaos. So you had to not look for a day and a half now? So you haven't peeked.
I haven't peeked. I had a couple of close calls.
Okay, well, but you don't know any of the titles.
Thanks, friends.
Yeah, you have a lot of friends that are movie fans,
Yeah,
so
they're reaching out. They were excited about things. And...
Yeah.
Well, actually, one of them told me that I was not going to have any shot at guessing these.
Yeah, these are
so
apparently going to be tough ones.
That's good.
So we're going to play our normal game.
Thanks for the encouragement.
We're going to talk about the new releases one at a time, but first, we're going to play a little guessing game. You can play along with us. I won't reveal it on the screen until John is able to guess it, or we have to give it to him, because this is a tough month. So let's go ahead and get the blindfold on. We're going to talk about all the new releases from Criterion. These are in August. All right, starting at the beginning of the month. Announcing August 5th. We've got two coming out on August 5th. And I'm just going to start reading the description. And if I need to give you clues, I will. I will leave out director and stuff just to make it a little more interesting.
At first. I may need some clues.
Yeah. An Imperial Japanese Army regiment surrenders to British forces in Burma at the close of World War II and finds harmony through song. A private thought to be dead disguises himself as a Buddhist monk and stumbles upon a spiritual enlightenment. He's already got it. It is the Burmese harp.
4K?
Is it a 4K? Let's check it out. Yes, it is. It is a 4K Blu-ray combo pack. We've got the Burmese harp by Kon Ichikawa.
Nice.
Ichikawa.
I haven't seen this, though.
Nice cover. You haven't seen this film. No. How do you know about it? Just
it's in Criterion.
In the cultural... Oh, was it already in Criterion?
Yes. This is a release. This is
that's
spine number...
So it's spine number 379. So it's a DVD, and it's getting a revamp on 4K. That's really cool. They've been doing this for what? Last month they did another DVD box set.
Yeah, good for them, bringing back the old stuff.
I'm excited about that because there's a lot of stuff that was way before I started collecting Criterion, and some of that's out of print, and people don't really talk about the DVD stuff. So it's cool to get that back in the...
So, is there anything new on this? New subtitles.
New subtitles, does that get you jazzed?
Okay.
Well, yeah, very slim. Let's go ahead and
show
show them what we're looking at here. There's the cover art, the Burmese harp. I'm assuming it's new cover art.
That's the same design as before.
Oh, really? But they just got the wacky C logo up there?
Yep.
And yeah, look, see, so not a lot of special features. We've just got interviews with director and a trailer and then an essay. So that's about it. Seems interesting. I'm not familiar with the director.
I wish I had more to say.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the director. Well, let's go back under. like you're going under anesthesia.
That would be an interesting way to do it.
So that is coming out on the 5th. Now this one, the only clue I'll give you is this is also coming out on the 5th.
Okay.
And here we go.
That's not really a clue,
An well, sometimes they like to, do a little theme.
Okay.
An agonizing portrait of desperate Japanese soldiers stranded in a strange land. So yeah, strange land during World War II.
Okay.
The director's blank is a compelling descent into psychological and physical oblivion. Physical oblivion. Denied hospital treatment for tuberculosis and cast off into the unknown, Private Tamura treks across an unfamiliar Philippine landscape, encountering an increasingly debased cross-section of Imperial Army soldiers who eventually give in to the most terrifying craving of all. Eesh.
That doesn't sound good.
Grisly yet poetic, Blank is one of the most powerful works from one of Japanese cinema's most versatile filmmakers. So we've got another Japanese film.
Okay.
World War II again.
Is that the whole description?
That's the whole thing. It's very short. So it's
crap.
It's another World War II film from Japan.
What's the director?
Same time period. It is the same director.
Oh, it's Ichikawa.
It's Ichikawa again. And I believe around the same decade. What decade was the other one?
Oh, is this Fires on the Plane?
This is Fires on the Plane, yes.
Okay.
So it's 59. And this, I'm assuming, also, spine number 378. It is also... So I haven't seen this either. Re-releasing both of these.
Okay.
Already in the collection.
Gotcha.
Here it is, 4K and Blu-ray. Same exact cover style. It looks like the same artist did both of these covers. And also very slim on special features. We've got an introduction.
Oh, Donald Ritchie.
Program. We've got a program. I don't know how long that is. It just says program featuring interviews with director. So there we go. Very similar. These are exciting. Blind spots for both of us. But you're familiar at least with them a little bit. Dark. Very dark.
They seem heavy.
You got to be in the right headspace to watch these. Right. All right, that's 2 down. And then the third one here, August 12th.
Okay.
This one is very interesting. Grace was actually really interested in this one. Blank established his international reputation with this masterpiece, which, though initially a commercial failure, do I want to tell you where it's from yet?
No.
In blank would become one of the most influential and celebrated works in all of Arab cinema. I'll tell you that much. Just to give you where we're going here. I didn't give you the country, but it's Arab cinema.
Is it like Shaheen or somebody? Keep going. The director himself stars as Kanawi, a disabled newspaper hawker whose obsession with a sultry drink seller leads to tragedy of operatic proportions on the streets of Cairo?
Yes.
This is the, I don't know. I don't remember what it's called.
Blending elements of neorealism with provocative noir melodrama. Blank is a work of, but I think you know what it is.
Like Egyptian story. Shaheen, is that the director?
It's the director Shaheen, and it is in Egypt.
Yeah.
If you don't know the name, but you know the movie, basically.
Well, there's like, it's one movie though. So not like a trilogy. He did a trilogy. It was.
Oh no, this is just one movie.
Okay.
It's a work of raw, populist poetry that explores the individual's search for a place in Egypt's new post-revolutionary political order.
Is it like Egyptian story or something like that?
It's Cairo Station. There you go. Cairo Story would have been a good title too. Look at this cover. Grace was immediately drawn to this cover because it looked kind of noirish, and it is. It's fascinating. It's like neorealism.
What year? 58. Okay.
And noir melodrama. Like that seems like a really cool blend.
I haven't seen anything by this guy, but he's beloved.
Well, this is apparently a masterpiece, although not good enough to get a 4K apparently because it only has a Blu-ray. But that's fine.
You don't know why. It could be the elements. Could be whatever.
Yeah, it could just be, they can't make a 4K out of it. Very short, only 76 minutes, but this is brand new. Spy number 1273.
I don't think there's much like Arab cinema or even like African cinema in the collection.
Yeah, very small. But look at this.
Cool. This is good.
We've got a new interview. We've got a documentary about the director.
Okay.
And an excerpt from his appearance on the Midnight Suns Film Festival. So not crazy with the special features, but some good stuff in there. We've got an essay, of course. Love the artwork. This one's interesting. I was talking to Grace about this one earlier. Seems like this is the one she's most excited about.
And Rustum, known as the Marilyn Monroe of Arabia.
I kind of got that vibe from her, just from that photo right there.
Cool.
But I'm excited. We've been talking about neorealism because we've been watching Pasolini films, who's heavily inspired by that stuff. And this is also inspired by that. So
yeah, we should watch, Bicycle Thieves and stuff.
We should. Got it back there on the shelf. August 19th. August 19th. So a little bit further on. This is a pair of sharp, sprawling satires. One of Taiwan's most celebrated filmmakers.
Okay.
Blank captures the anything can happen mood at the end of the 20th century. Made in between his epic dramas Blank and Blank, this film... these two films, I'm trying to say this without saying the names, apply a lighter but no less masterly touch to his explorations of human relationships in an increasingly globalized, hyper-capitalistic world. These
Is this
intricately...
like Ho Shen?
The director?
The director?
No.
No, okay.
These intricately constructed ensemble comedies...
Is it Edward Yang?
We have a director. We have a director. You've got to pick the two films.
Okay.
One set in cutthroat corporate milieu, the other in a shady criminal underworld, reveal the absurdity and cynicism of the heart of modern urban life. So
I wonder if the Taipei Story?
Not Taipei Story.
Okay.
They're both 90s.
What did he do?
Edward Yang in the 90s. They're one after the other. These are going to be tough. These are not obviously not Brighter Summer Day or Yi Yi. Those are both.
Did he do Time to Live and a Time to Die? No, that was the 80s. And that may have been Ho Shen.
These are going to be tough if you can actually pull these because he did so many films.
Is that the whole description?
That's all the description. All
right.
The only part I left out was Brighter Summer Day and Yi Yi. It's not those two.
Okay.
But these are both on Blu-ray. It's a 2-pack. They've been doing a lot of 2-packs lately, which is great.
I don't know these movies. I'm giving up.
All right, I'm showing them. They are called A Confusion is one,
and
Mahjong.
Mahjong. Okay.
So there you go. 2 films by Edward Yang.
I think Mahjong was really hard to find.
Well, that's cool. See, that's what I love when they put out films that
and
are
maybe Confusion too.
Confusion and Mahjong. 1994, 1996.
They showed a bunch of his films in the theater last year.
They just did a restoration.
Terra. Yeah.
They did like a film festival at the Plaza. So I wonder if these are new restorations. They're not 4Ks though.
I don't know.
So maybe not. But the artwork's cool. It looks very Edward Yangish. like that. I've seen that in some of his other films. He's a big director who gets his stuff picked up by like other labels, like the premium labels, especially in Asia. Like I've seen a lot of his stuff get really nice releases. World Cinema Library puts out his stuff. But this is a 2-film set. Don't beat yourself up. You knew most of it. You just didn't know the titles. But you knew the director.
Yeah.
So we got excerpts from the director speaking after a 1994 screening of one of the films. We got new interview. We got a new conversation. And then we've got a performance of Yang's 1992 play.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool to get a whole play on there.
This might be worth blind buying.
Oh, interesting.
Have you seen? We got to see Yi.
I haven't seen Yi yet. We watched Rider Summer Day together.
If they have it in the store, I said this last year too, but if they have it in the store during the sale,
that is one that I used to see all the time when we go shopping, and then the last couple of years I haven't seen it anymore. We're just gonna have to order it.
It's a little older now, so that's probably why.
Maybe so, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a double feature. Another double feature. Awesome. So we got a lot. So 2 Japanese films, 2 Taiwanese films, and then an Egyptian film. Yeah. See, I love that we're getting into the international stuff. It's been a while. I feel like they've been doing a lot of American stuff lately. So let's get back. If you can figure out his blindfold.
Blindfold confusion. There we go.
All right, we've got a few more here. This is another international. It's an international breakthrough for neorealism. Look at this.
Oh.
Blank's Academy Award-winning film is an incredible.
Like from back in the day.
I can't tell you that yet. Is an incredible fable of innocence lost.
Shoeshine?
Let me get the first sentence out, man. Yes, it's Shoeshine. I'm so excited about this.
Shoeshine won a special Academy Award.
I'm so excited about
Deika.
this. So this is when I was
This is good.
Yes, I've heard. So I was doing research for, I was reading up on neorealism when we were preparing to watch the Pasolini films. And I was watching like a film studies professor giving a presentation. And usually he considered showing Shoeshine because he loves it so much, but he usually shows Bicycle Thieves, because that's the big one. But he showed a scene from this, and this is like right up my alley. This seems perfect. I'm so excited about this. So it's 1946, Vittorio De Sica. I of course didn't say his name because that would have given it away immediately. But yeah, this is brand new, spine number 1272. Look at the cover art. It's just a photo from the film. It's not crazy or anything, but it's nice. It's a 4K.
Perfect.
We got a 4K Blu-ray.
That's exciting.
This is August 19th. We've got a good bit. We've got a whole documentary here. And a new program and a radio broadcast. So 3 big things. I'm so excited about this.
This is cool.
This is really cool. So you were talking about, you just brought up Bicycle Thieves
earlier.
Now we can do a double feature.
We could, totally. And it's probably not it's only 91 minutes.
Yeah, super short.
Perfect.
So sweet. I would have liked to read more of that description, but John got it very quickly. Sorry.
Do you want to finish it?
Well, I think it's pretty.
You can actually read all the names.
About it. It's 1940s Italy, on the streets of Rome, 2 boys, best friends. It's heartbreaking. I know what happens in the story. I kind of wish I didn't.
Oh.
And I don't want to spoil it for them.
So don't read it.
But yeah, it's about 2 boys that, it's their whole story. And I don't want to. I wish I hadn't listened to that professor talk about it because he spoiled the whole story. But I can't wait for that one. You can have
a neorealist November.
It's very similar to Edward Yang's A Brighter Summer Day, about like the culture in the war at the time, wreaking havoc on children and stuff like that, which always breaks my heart. But I'm down to watch it. All right, let's move on. We've got to get through this. We've already been going for 17 minutes, and we still got a lot left to get through. Next one is. That is the Janus Contemporaries, so I'm gonna skip over that one because we don't usually.
Oh, the Vermiglio.
Yeah. That one's already. Those are announced separately. But here we go. We're going to August 26th.
Okay.
A queer romantic comedy set in vibrant multicultural New York City. Blank's irresistible feature debut. You know I love feature debuts.
Is this The Wedding Banquet?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Fresh life breathed fresh life into the genre by combining snappy dialogue and a swooning love story with a poignant narrative about a mother and a daughter coming to terms with each other.
Okay.
Just as Will, a harried young surgical resident, we're getting very detailed here, so listen up, begins a promising romance with the flirtatious dancer Vivian, her life is turned upside down when her more traditional Chinese mother, Chinese, there's a clue, unwed and unexpectedly pregnant, moves in with her, forcing both women to confront the generational and cultural barriers that have long troubled the relationship. Both embracing and cleverly subverting rom-com conventions, the director delivers a big-hearted ode to the Chinese-American Diaspora, and the liberating joy of living one's truth.
Oh man,
this is a deep cut. Should I give you a decade?
Sure.
It's 2000s, so it's very. I don't know if you were paying attention to Chinese cinema during this decade.
Is it in Chinese? Is it like made?
I assume it says.
Okay.
Well, I don't know actually.
It's set in New York.
It's set in New York, so it might not be. I can scroll down and see. No. Well, it says English and Mandarin, so it may be.
Little cross, little this, little that.
Can I give you the director?
Yes.
Alice Wu.
Alice Wu. I don't know what this is.
It is called Saving Face. This is a very obscure one.
I feel like I've heard that title.
Yeah, look at that. Great cover.
Or at least the phrase.
Very different from what they usually do on Criterion. I like the cover. Cool. So this is brand new. Spy number 1276. It's coming out August 26th.
Oh, Joan Chen is the mother.
I guess I could have gave you some actors. I don't think it would have helped you because you just haven't heard of this. But yeah, Saving Face, look at this. This is interesting. The description sounds great. It actually sounds like one that Grace would really like.
Yeah, it does actually.
Like batting heads with your mother. That sounds pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Audio commentary. First commentary.
Yes!
The first commentary. John's super excited.
Totally.
We've also got new interviews with Wu and actor Joan Shen. We got deleted scenes. We got behind the scenes featurette. We got program featuring Wu and a trailer. So the most supplements we've seen the whole time. It makes sense. 2004 film, more modern. There's going to be more supplements about that. But that's exciting. I'm telling you, very international.
That's a cool cover.
It's a very international month. I like it quite a bit. It's very cool. All right, we've still got, I think, 2 more?
What?
Maybe one more. I don't want to spoil it for you. Let me wait till you get covered. All right, I'm going to jump back.
Cover up, John.
Please. Oh, no, we got one more because we already talked about the Janus Contemporaries. All right, last one.
Okay.
This is at the end of the month, August 26th, same day as Saving Face. We've got a poignant portrait of deaf African Americans and the complexities of love at both ends of the 20th century.
Oh, compensation?
It's a big clue. Yep. And how do you say the actor's name?
I actually don't.
Zainabu Irene Davis?
Irene Davis, yes. Sure.
Davis's film is a groundbreaking story of inclusion and visibility.
Keep reading.
In dual performances, Michelle A. Banks and John Earl Jelks play an educated dressmaker and an illiterate migrant in 1910's Chicago. It's set in 1910?
Half of it is, and there's a modern part too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So this came out in 1999.
And a librarian living in the same city 8 decades later.
Oh.
Yeah. They just re-released
So they're flashing back, they're switching back and forth between the decades?
I think so. I haven't seen it.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, lots of stuff we haven't really seen this month. It's a big month.
Audio commentary.
Audio commentary. Hey. Look at all those supplements. We've got audio commentary. We got a Q&A. We've got 2 short films by Davis.
Oh, cool.
Crocodile Conspiracy and Pandemic Bread. We've got interview with Davis and a new program. They keep saying new program. Is that like the new nomenclature they're using for these? I don't know what that means. It's like a featurette.
Content.
It's like a featurette.
Yeah,
basically.
that's what it is.
Spy number 1274. It is just Blu-ray and DVD. And it's coming out August 20th. It's also 92 minutes. This is like a month of international short films. It's like across the board.
Perfect.
The cover looks great. I actually really love the cover. You can see that it's 2 different time periods.
Yep.
It's really cool.
This sounds really good.
This is I'm going to show you the whole month
about this one.
now that you know all of them. There they all are.
Okay.
What a colorful month of interesting picks. We got 2 Japanese, we got Egyptian, we got 2 Taiwanese films, we got Italian, Chinese, and then African.
I really want to see Cairo Station.
Yes.
Saving Face sounds good.
Yeah, let's talk about our most interested. I'm most interested in Cairo Station. Maybe Shoeshine.
I think I would pick up Shoeshine before, just if I went in totally blind, that's the one I would get.
Shoeshine is a must pick up, and Cairo Station, those 2. And I'm really interested in Compensation.
And the Edward Yang. So.
Yeah, well, those are, the classics. It's a great month. This is classic. I mean, covering all the bases. This is why I like Criterion. Like, I know a lot of people get excited when there's like risky business or whatever, but I get excited when I don't know the films. That's like that's what gets me into it.
Okay.
Stuff that I haven't seen.
Yeah, or stuff that I've heard, like Cairo Station's one that I've heard amazing things about for years, but I just haven't really had access to it, easy access.
Well, that's what Criterion does. It makes it accessible and easy to find. Right at your local Barnes & Noble. Not an ad for Barnes & Noble, but hopefully your Barnes & Noble still has Criterions. You can pick some up. I wish these were going to be available in July. We're going to have to wait till like the flash sale in October to get this, probably.
Well,
or just fork over the full price.
Yeah, you're making YouTube money now.
Yeah, big YouTube money on a niche boutique label channel. But no, I have a great time talking about movies with you. Good job, really good job. You did great. Those were hard picks, and you did great.
It was not one of my better months.
Not one of your best months, but hey, it was tough picks. I don't think they're going to begrudge you in the audience. Let us know in the chat, in the comments, if you guys were able to do better than John. If you did,
don't say that.
Very, very impressive. Sure. No, everybody make John feel bad.
Oh.
But we'll be back to talk to you about new Criterion releases next month. Maybe we'll know a little bit more about them. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get more obscure next month. But I always enjoy talking with you guys, and I always get lots of great comments about these videos in the comments section. They really enjoy this, and I hope you keep doing it with me, because I always have a good time with it.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Talk to you in the comments down below. Until next time, keep collecting.